You will hear me if you all stop speaking. Okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude, but now, Comrade George is here. We got the full complement of our guest speakers. We can start the meeting, but may I, before we start the meeting, welcome a representative from the Chinese Embassy, Councillor Ma Xin. Can I ask him to come and come to the platform, please? We're very pleased to have Comrade Ma Xin and his colleague Comrade Wang Yingchun, and they have another engagement, and all the same they've decided that they will come and attend our function. We're very, very grateful indeed that they'll take time from their busy schedule and be with us. It's not only in Tiananmen Square that the 60th anniversary of China is marked, it's marked all over the world, and we want the Chinese comrades to know that they might be a hostile imperialist media, but there are some really good friends that they have over here, and everyone in this room is a good friend. We've got George Garraway here. He needs no introduction. He is a member for respect, but as far as I'm concerned, I shall remember him for taking the stance on the side of the oppressed people and saying the oppressed people have a right to resist imperialism, and that's one of the reasons he was expelled from the Labour Party. That's a badge of honour rather than a badge of disgrace. I don't want to intrude into private grief, but in this context, George stands heads and shoulders above the so-called left-wingers in the Labour Party, who will never ever leave it, whatever crimes it commits. And George is, of course, somebody who's taken his stand, and what's more, we were even pleased that he could actually beat a Labour candidate in East London. We have got Comrade Jack Spiro. Jack Spiro has been a supporter of China from the early 30s or latest mid-30s onwards. He is somebody not only who on his own, but his brother Michael and several other friends of his have devoted their entire lives to supporting the Chinese revolutionary cause before liberation, during liberation, and since the liberation. And Jack, you're very welcome. Jack is, of course, a member of our party, and and the honorary president of our party. We are very, very proud to have him as giving us guidance, which we need all the time. We have Comrade Jenny Clegg. She has written a book, The Global Strategy of China. She teaches in a university of Central Lancashire, I'm told, is that right? And Jenny is the daughter of Arthur Clegg, who was a very important figure in support of China in the China Campaign Committee, which was formed at the time that Japanese invaded China. So she comes from a revolutionary family, and there is nothing wrong. Sometimes we get jibes in our party that Harpal's children are in the party. Would they rather that my children were in the Conservative Party? So, and then of course we've got our member, an executive committee member, who also takes special interest in Far Eastern affairs, Keith Bennett. So we've got all these speakers, and my function mainly tonight is to basically conduct these proceedings. At some stage I'll make a few remarks, but I won't take too long. But what we're going to do is we're going to start this function with two beautiful songs. The first one is the national anthem of China, and the second one is Red is the East, Rises the Sun. So may I please ask you to be standing for those two. forgot to mention that we have got Comrade He Dalong, the bureau chief of the Xinhua news agency from China. You're very welcome.